before I start this video, I would like to issue a spoiler warning because I don't know how to give a review of any kind of show or movie or anything without including spoilers. So this is your warning. Spoilers ahead for the TV show. Is it a TV show? For the streaming show on Disney Plus, WandaVision. So spoiler warning. You've been warned. Here we go. Hello everybody, my name is Gravity and welcome to my little box, and this is a video to talk about the new show on Disney Plus called WandaVision. And it's about Wanda, who is Scarlet Witch from the Avengers, and Vision, who is Vision from the Avengers. And I think Vision, I haven't watched the Avengers movies in a while, but I think Vision is like a mash of Jarvis and like an Infinity Stone. Yeah, that's right. And he's some robotic doodad. Anyway, so, and in the show, it's like set up like some 1950s sitcom, kind of like I Love Lucy. And it's set up like Wanda does have magical powers still, and Vision is like still a robot. It's not like he's a normal person, he doesn't know he's a robot, or like she's a normal person and doesn't know she has powers. So like that's like the gimmick of the show, is that she's magic and he's a robot. Like one of those weird TV shows, what was the show called with the genie, where the quirk is that the guy's has a genie, and yeah, and the other, there's one called like Little Miracle, where they have a robot as a child, and so that's all that. But in this one, you know, Wanda, of course, she still has magic, and Vision is still a robot. Let's see, the first episode had like the trope of the common misunderstanding of today's supposed to be an important day, but we don't know what important day it's supposed to be, because Vision, like, somebody drew a little heart on the calendar on the day where they're like, today's the what day? And they don't know. But it turns out it wasn't any sort of like special anniversary or anything. It turns out that Vision drew a heart as an abbreviation for the fact that he was supposed to have dinner with his boss, Mr. Hart. So wacky shenanigans ensue and all of that stuff. And then the weird thing that happened in that episode is Mr. Hart started choking, and like his wife like didn't react to it at all. It just was smiling and telling him to stop it. And then Wanda actually says, you know, like, Vision, help him. And so like he helps him. So I have a feeling that Wanda knows what's going on around her, but at the same time there's these little things that keep like showing up in the episode, like someone is trying to like get a hold of her or contact her. Like she's not supposed to be in this like 1950s aesthetic world. She's putting herself there with Vision, and they're having trouble like fitting in, and not just because she's magic and he's a robot, but because they have no history. They don't know what to tell people when they ask, oh, how long have you been married? Or why did you move here? Or something like that. Where did you move from? And so they don't have like anything to tell them, which I feel like if Wanda built this whole thing, she would have thought of that. But I guess there's got to be some something there. I don't know. I don't know how to use words. Anyway, so, and then in the next episode, she's supposed to like get in with like the quote unquote like cool kids, not kids, but like the lady who like runs the whole neighborhood, like the uppity one. What was her name? Dottie. And a helicopter appears, where it's just like a red helicopter, just like falls from the sky, like but it's a small one. It's like a toy helicopter, and it's red, and she notices it, and she's all like, what the heck is this? But yeah, and she seems to be confused by it. So I'm led to believe that she knows she's making this world, but at the same time, things about it confuse her. Also, something I like in this is that just like in the 1950s like TV shows, they would have like the advertisements like right in the middle, and had the one for a toaster, and it was some toaster by like Stark Industries. Forget the past. Here's your future is like the logo, or not the logo, but like the saying. And then they had one for like a watch, and that one I noticed had a blah blah blah. What's it called? A Hydra like symbol on it. So Stark Industries and like Hydra are still a thing in this. And apparently if Vision swallows gum, it makes him drunk because it gums up his insides. Haha, funny joke. Anyway, so it's really good so far. So the first two episodes looks like it was in like the 1950s aesthetic, but then at the end of the second episode, Wanda ends up being pregnant, which is weird because Vision's all like, oh, I don't eat food. So he doesn't eat food because he's a robot. But apparently he can produce what is necessary for the birth of a child. But he doesn't eat. Anyway. And then at the end, whenever she's all like, oh, I'm preggers, everything like changed. Like the aesthetic went from like 1950s, I think, to like 1970s, late 1960s ish, and everything kind of turned to color. And another reason why I think she knows that she's in this world that she's creating, but at the same time she's confused about things that are in it, like the helicopter and the blood and the choking guy and a beekeeper that came out of the sewer? What? Why was there a beekeeper in the sewer? I really want to know that. That's the why is there a polar bear on this island question for this show so far. Why was there a beekeeper in the sewer? Anyway, but she was able to like rewind like the whole thing back to where Vision and her were talking about her being pregnant. And then it ends. Oh yeah, well then it like all the color changes to the different aesthetic. So what I'm thinking is that every couple of episodes it's going to be a different genre of shows. So like the first two were like I Love Lucy, and the next ones are gonna be like I don't know, it's the 70s sitcoms, That's So 70s show. I don't know. But I am really curious about what's going to happen next. I'm really enjoying it. And I am going to watch some more as soon as it comes out. And I don't know when that's going to be. But I will be prepared to see it. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you everybody for watching. If you did watch, if you didn't, I don't know how you would have gotten to the end of the video unless you just skipped ahead for no reason. But anyway, thank you for watching. And bye-bye.